Welcome to lesson 4. Now today we are doing something different. Last time we were talking about characteristics of computers, but today we are doing what we call computer processing cycle. Computer processing cycle is something very simple. Just how does the computer process data, the stages and the path followed by data. So the first thing is a definition of what we call computer processing cycle, and on the screen computer processing cycle simply means the process that takes place from the time you enter data in the computer up to when data is processed and then results given out in form of information. So computer cycle is simply the process that takes place in a computer from the time data is entered in the computer, that is input stage, throughout the time data is processed into information and given back in form of output through output devices. So that's the simple definition of computer cycle. And then we have the stages of computer cycle. Now these ones are very simple. I'm going to explain the stages of computer cycle. Here the first stage, you enter data. Entering data is what we call input stage, and in this stage you simply use things like keyboard, things like mouse, things like camera, things like scanner, microphone. They are used to enter data in the computer. So entering data in the computer is input stage. Then the data is goes to the second stage, which is processing the data. So processing the data is simply giving instructions to the computer, particular instructions, so that the computer can perform a certain task according to whatever you instructed it to do. That is processing stage. Then at that time we also have the storage stage, where now after processing, the computer has to keep the information, processed information. The computer must keep processed information so that to avoid re-entering the data, so that you don't enter the data again, or so that you can use the data in future for future use. Now after all this input, processing and storage, the computer can decide according to the instruction it has been given to now give output. Output is what the computer gives as results. That is the fourth stage, output stage. The output stage helps the computer presents information. Here it is at the output stage through output devices. This is just the computer is giving back what it has processed to the user, because the information is meaningful. You instructed it to perform a certain task, so it presents the information according to the task it was instructed to perform. Now this information is what we call output, and the stage is output stage. So this information is given through the output devices. Thank you.